Structured query language operators are the building blocks of SQL queries. Understanding how to use them effectively is crucial for retrieving and manipulating data. In this video, we will explore various types of SQL operators, including arithmetic, comparison, and logical operators, and also explain how to use these operators with real-world examples. Arithmetic operators are used to perform mathematical calculations on numeric data within SQL queries. Here's a list of common arithmetic operators. The plus sign is used for addition. The minus sign is used for subtraction. The asterisk is used for multiplication. The forward slash is used for division. The percentage sign is used to calculate the modulo, which is the remainder of a division operation. Let's see an example. In this example, we're calculating the total costs with tax from an orders table. We select the product name, price, and quantity. Then, we calculate the subtotal by multiplying the price by the quantity, alias it as subtotal. Next, we calculate the tax amount by multiplying the price by the quantity by 0.08, alias it as tax. Finally, we calculate the total amount by adding the price times quantity to the price times quantity times 0.08 and alias it as total. Here's an example of how arithmetic operators are used in practice. In this case, we're using them to calculate employee salary information. The SQL query selects the employee name, base salary, and bonus from the employees table. It then calculates the total compensation by adding the base salary and bonus, aliasing it as total compensation. The tax amount is calculated by multiplying the total compensation by 0.30, aliasing it as tax amount. Lastly, the net pay is calculated by subtracting the tax amount from the total compensation, aliasing it as net pay. The table displayed shows some sample data and the calculated values. The first row is John Smith, whose base salary is $75,000 and bonus is $5,000. Therefore, the total compensation is $80,000, the tax amount is $24,000, and the net pay is $56,000. Similarly, the calculations are done for Alice Johnson and Michael Brown. Comparison operators are used to compare values and evaluate conditions in SQL queries. Here's a list of common comparison operators. The equal sign is used to check if two values are equal. The exclamation mark followed by an equal sign, or the less than sign followed by greater than sign, are used to check if two values are not equal. The greater than sign is used to check if one value is greater than another. The less than sign is used to check if a value is less than another. The greater than or equal to sign is used to check if a value is greater than or equal to another. The less than or equal to sign is used to check if a value is less than or equal to another. Let's see a couple of examples. The first query finds the product that needs to be reordered, selecting the product ID, product name, stock quantity, and minimum stock level from the products table where the stock quantity is less than or equal to the minimum stock level. The second query finds high-value orders, selecting the order ID, customer ID, and order total from the orders table where the order total is greater than 1,000. Let's see how comparison operators are used to filter customer data in a real-world example. This SQL query finds premium customers with high purchase totals. It selects the customer ID, customer name, total purchases, status, and join date from the customers table where the total purchases is greater than or equal to 10,000, the status is active, and the join date is earlier than January 1, 2023. The table shows the results of the query. The rows highlighted are the ones that satisfy the conditions specified in the where clause. For example, Acme Corporation with customer ID C103 has total purchases of $15,750, is active, and joined on March 15, 2022. Tech Solutions with customer ID C121 has total purchases of $12,400, is inactive, and joined on May 17, 2022. Since it is inactive, the result is not highlighted. In addition to the standard comparison operators, SQL provides special comparison operators to handle specific types of comparisons. These include between like and IS NULL. The between operator tests if a value is within a range of values, inclusive of the boundary values. The operator tests if a value matches any value in a list. The like operator tests if a string matches a pattern using wildcards. The IS NULL operator tests if a value is null or not null. Here are some examples. The first query selects all products from the products table where the price is between 10 and 50, inclusive. The second query selects all customers from the customers table where the country is the United States of America, Canada, or Mexico. The third query selects all employees from the employees table where the email ends with @company.com. The fourth query selects all orders from the orders table where the ship date is null. Let's see some real-world examples of how the special comparison operators can be used. The first example finds products in a specific price range. It selects the product name and price from the products table, where the price is between $50 and $100. The result table shows the products that fall within this price range, such as premium headphones, wireless keyboard, and Bluetooth speaker. The second example finds customers from specific countries. It selects the customer name and country from the customers table, where the country is either the United States of America or Canada. The result table shows the customers from these countries, such as John Smith, Emily Johnson, and Michael Brown. The third example finds email addresses from a domain. It selects the employee name and email from the employees table, where the email is like the wildcard at acme.com. The result table shows the employees with email addresses from that domain, such as Sarah Williams and Robert Davis. The fourth example finds unshipped orders. It selects the order ID and order date from the orders table where the ship date is null. The result table shows the unshipped orders, such as ORD5823 and ORD5831. Logical operators are used to combine multiple conditions to create more complex filtering criteria. The AND operator returns true if both conditions are true. The OR operator returns true if either condition is true. The NOT operator negates a condition, returning the opposite result. Let's see some examples. The first query selects all products from the products table where the category is electronics, and the price is less than $500. The second query selects all customers from the customers table where the country is the United States of America, or the country is Canada. The third query selects all employees from the employees table, where the department is not sales. The fourth query selects all orders from the orders table where the status is shipped or the status is delivered, and the order date is later than January 1st, 2023. Here's an example of a complex query that uses multiple logical operators to find eligible products for a promotional campaign. The query selects the product ID, product name, category, price, and stock quantity from the products table. The where clause specifies several conditions. First, the category must be electronics or accessories. Second, the price must be between $20 and $100. Third, the stock quantity must be greater than 10. Fourth, the product name must not contain the word refurbished. Finally, the results are sorted by price in descending order. Here's a breakdown of the condition. Products must be in electronics or accessories categories. Price must be between $20 and $100 inclusive. Must have more than 10 items in stock. Product name must not contain refurbished. Results are sorted by price in descending order. Parentheses are used to control the order of evaluation. In summary, we covered the following SQL operators. Arithmetic operators include addition, subtraction, multiplication, division, and modulo. Logical operators include and, or, and not. Comparison operators include equal to, not equal to, greater than or equal to, and less than or equal to. Special operators include between, in like, and is null. Here are some best practices. Use parentheses to clarify the order of operations in complex conditions. Be mindful of null values. They require special handling with is null or is not null. Use appropriate operators for range checks such as between and list membership such as in. Consider performance implications when using pattern matching such as like on large tables. Test complex logical conditions with small datasets before applying to large tables. If you like this video, hit that like button and don't forget to subscribe. Visit codelucky.com for more such useful content.